guys, welcome back. So today's makeup look is going to be how I went from this kind of drab face to my fresh face makeup tutorial. So if you'd like to see how I got this fresh face makeup, then please keep watching. First I'm priming. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing Primer, the smoothing one, and I like to apply this basically in my problem areas, which is kind of like on my cheeks, on the side of my nose, on my nose, basically where I have the biggest pores, kind of all over my face. And next I'm actually going to be applying a second primer, which is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing Primer, the mattifying one. And I just like to apply the mattifying one like kind of on the corners of my nose because I tend to get extremely oily there. So I don't know, this step might be a little excessive to some, but this is just what I found to help my makeup stay on a lot longer and to keep it from moving around. And since you know I have oily skin, it just helps with all of that. So next is brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade dark brown. So first I like to outline my brow, basically just give it the shape that it does not have at the moment. And I will fill it in and brush it through and everything later on. I use a couple of products on my brows to actually achieve my finished brow look, so bear with me here. Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. So once I finish giving my brow the shape that I would like it, I then go in with the Loreal Brow Stylist Sculptor in the shade dark brown, and I start on the end of my brow, the tail, and I like to fill it in, and then that's when I go in further towards the front of my brow. But I do not fill the very beginning of my brow in with this pencil. I like to use the Brow Wiz pencil for that because it's more precise and I can get up in there like I would like to get up in there, and plus it just looks more natural. So once I finish filling in everything, then I like to comb through my brows with the comb that comes with the Brow Stylist Sculptor pencil, and then I carve them out with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee, just to make sure everything's all cleaned up and it's not brow hair or sparse brow hairs everywhere. And once I finish cleaning them up, I obviously blend the concealer in. I just do that by bringing it down towards my eye, and then I set my brows with the L'Oreal Brow Plumper. And that's my finished brow. Now foundation, this is the Maybelline Better Skin Foundation in the shade Coconut. I just apply that all over my face, and I use the Morphe G6 brush to blend that in, and I spritz the brush a little bit with MAC Fix Plus just to help blend out the foundation better since it's such a dense brush. Concealer, I go back to that same LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee, and I apply that up under my eyes, in between my brows, on the top of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin, basically all over my face. And I like to blend that in with the same G6 brush from Morphe. Obviously, you know, I can't go a day without baking. I love to bake with the Airspun face powder in Naturally Neutral. It's my favorite. I do this every single day because I crease so badly up under my eyes. If you do not crease as badly as I do, obviously you can skip this step, but this is just what I like to do, and this is just what works for me. And I also put a little bit of what's left over on the sponge on my eyelid just to make sure that there's no creasing there also, and on my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. This powder is amazing. Like I said, I have oily skin and this just takes all the shine away. It's just great. And for bronzer slash contour, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder in the shade Deep 4 with my Real Techniques sculpting brush. And I just like to kind of carve out my cheekbones a little bit. It's kind of like contouring and bronzing for me all at the same time. I'm not really doing a harsh line. I'm kind of just doing the general area. And I also like to apply a little bit of this on my nose just to give it kind of like a little contour. And now I'm just gonna wait a little bit, probably like 2 more minutes for that baking powder to finish baking. While I wait, I like to Snapchat. If you don't already, follow me on Snapchat, Tia Harris, or Tia H0825, you should do that. And now I'm going to remove the Airspun powder with my Real Techniques. I don't know what brush this is called, but it'll be down below. For highlight, I'm just taking the Benefit Sunbeam. I love this. You guys already know that. I apply it on my cheekbones, my nose, my cubic bow, and my chin. I just like to blend it in with my middle finger. Blush, I'm using this NARS blush called Cactus Flower. I'm applying it just like an e.l.f. stippling brush just to give myself a little bit of color, a little bit of sheen. Also, it's a really pretty coral blush, cream blush with gold reflex in it. And to top off the highlighter, I like to put the Benefit What's Up highlighter on top, my favorite, just to make the highlight even more fleeky. Like, does it need to be even more fleeky than it already is? And I also like to put a little bit of that in my inner corner since there is no eyeshadow in today's look, and it helps to brighten up my face. And to blend all of that in together, I just use a big fluffy Sonia Kashuk stippling brush. Now I'm going to tightline, and beware, I know this is like a scary scene, but it's almost over. It's almost over. And mascara is next on the top and bottom lashes, of course. Even though I have the shortest lashes of mankind, you don't even tell that I'm wearing mascara. For lip gloss, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Peony. Since the shade is so pigmented, I didn't want it to be all out Barbie pink. I just put a little bit and I just blended the rest in with my fingers. And then to finish off this makeup look, I'm just spritzing my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. It takes all the powder away, and that is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was really simple, but this is what I wanted to do today. So make sure to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. All of that will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.